the gospel. The gospel is literally good news. Good news that there is hope. Let me break it down for you. God created the world. Everything was great. God creates mankind. It's called them Adam and Eve. And everything is perfect. It's a perfect relationship. But then mankind, Adam and Eve, decides to turn their back on God. And because of that, sin came into the world. And because sin came into the world, death came into the world. The perfect relationship is now broken. What was once perfect becomes imperfect. Mankind has tried to fix that problem ever since. But the only way you can be with God is if you're perfect. So what does God do? God steps out of heaven in human flesh, Jesus, and comes to earth. John 3:16 says this, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him will not die but live forever." The purpose of Jesus coming to earth was to bring us and God back together, is to reconcile us to God. How did he do that? At the age of 33, they nailed Jesus to a cross. He gets beaten up, lashes on his back, nailed to a cross in order for us to live. There's a beautiful exchange that happens at the cross. But the story does not end there. 3 days later, Jesus comes back to life. That shows us that in the middle of the storms of life, there is hope. Death couldn't stop him. The grave could not hold him down. Jesus is alive. It proves that he was who he says he was, that he is who he says he is. Shows that death is not the last chapter in the book. This is the greatest adventure. The only thing we need to do is to put our faith and our trust in Jesus. And the way that we do that is by repenting. Realizing that we have sinned against God, that we have messed up, that we have rejected God. And repenting literally means you go in one direction and then, whoa, you switch it up and you go a different direction and you go towards what God is calling you to do. Repent. Put your faith and your trust in Jesus. This is the greatest adventure. And I want to give you 3 tips on this adventure. The first tip is this. Get a Bible. There's book form, but if you don't have a book Bible, get on your phone. You'll be able to download it. Just type in Bible on your app store. You'll be able to download it. And to know more about who Jesus is, to know more about who God is, you can find it all here in the Bible. This is the way that he speaks to us. Second, pray. To pray literally means to chat. Chat with God. God is always there with you. He listens to everything that you have to say. He loves you. He cares about you. And third, join a church. Right now we're in Cathedral here in Manchester. This is one type of church. There's loads of different types of churches. There's warehouse, there's coffee houses, all different types of church. But that's the place where we get to hang out with other people that believe in Jesus. And we get to learn more about who Jesus is and who God is. Join the adventure. This is the greatest thing you will ever do in your life.